Remember when they hate, didn't think we made it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you, and you didn't fall through. Now you hit yourself and look at me, look at me. You made it.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? So today we're about to be heading out to Santa Rosa. We're about to be going to Hexa Garage, and we're about to be doing a little update on my LSA 350Z. So you guys know that that car has been down for a minute. It's been a few months since I've drove my 350Z. Last time I drove it, literally took it to the gas station to get gas, and then the motherfucker died at the pump. Wouldn't start back up. It was just dead. Just so something was going on electrical, but you know, dropped it off at Hexa. So say we're gonna go get an update. Is it running? Is it still broken? I don't know. Y'all just gotta wait and see. So let me get ready so we can get ready to head out. But first, I'm about to hit the gym, and then I'll be heading to Hexa. So yeah, I'll see y'all shortly. All right, here we are. Just getting here to the gym. About to go in here and get a quick little workout in. You know what I'm saying? I was doing cool for a minute. Then your boy fell off, man. Fell off. Picked up like 20 pounds, bruh. 20. I was literally like 243, and then when we went to Shasta, I was like 263. Currently, I'm like 255. So we are back in the progress, or we are back in the process of going back that way. But man, lagging, bullshitting, fell off. My boy BJ, what's good, bro? What's up, man? Look at me with the games. While I wait for my coach, I'm gonna just get a quick little warm up in. Then he should be here shortly. What's good? What's good? What's this? What's the workout plan we got going on right here? All right, man. Gym session all done, and now we're about to be off to Hexa to see what's up with this 350Z. So about an hour drive there, and fingers crossed. Hopefully, we got some good news, man. Because I know it's been a minute since y'all heard this thing running. So looking forward to getting this thing back on the channel. Man, leg day, chest, tries, man. My ass is whooped. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here at Hexa. So it turns out, my man George said that he ended up figuring out kind of what was going on. So the car is back up and running. Spider webs all in here. So long as it's been since we moved this thing. Look, dirty. Carbon fiber roof, dirty. It's been hella long since I drove this car. What's good? What's in there? You got some lean in there? What you sipping on?
Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Let's see how this thing is. Ha ha! You have no fuel pressure, sir.
Are you serious?
I told you not to put that old pump back in there. There's no fuel pressure at the regulator. Nothing. I'm looking at it. Bruh, it's literally at 0 fuel pressure. Bruh, man, you made me drive all the way out here for this, bruh.
Yeah, at least that happened again. Oh no, it's broken.
It is broken.
Grab the power probe real quick.
Yeah, let's get rid of this relay setup. Let's get rid of the freaking DoucheWorks.
Well, let's get that surge in there too, because I mean this thing was running all last night, and he drove it up here today. But
man, you owe me gas, yo. That's like an hour drive.
you saw that? Was there pressure in there?
No, there's no pressure.
Turn it off.
Cycle it. There you go. There's fuel pressure. Shaking my head. Dude, we gotta situate that.
Let's put a different relay on it, like a bigger one.
I feel like getting rid of that whole entire setup, because at the basket it's hella thin anyway. So it's like if it's drawing more current through that setup, by the time it gets to the connector can't flow it because it's hella smaller. Unless we repin the connector to be bigger wires. check out this other relay. Wiring everywhere.
So I got one right here.
His fuel pump ain't gonna start up either.
So these are factory BMW fan relays. They hold up to like 150 amps.
Oh, we could try it.
Yeah, it will. It's $20 too.
Okay, let's try it. All right, so I think the plan, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the Radium dual pump setup that they offer for this. Instead of doing the surge tank, Radium makes a setup that it actually uses the factory tank as a surge tank because it allows it to pick up from the other side. So we'll probably do that with a 450 pump with the Ford Innovation Hob switch, which will activate the second pump. So this will have dual 450s. And then I think after that, we shouldn't have any more pressure drop issues. That should take care of it. Also have a Radium fuel rail setup that we're gonna be swapping this factory rail out with. Smell that? Smell like wiring.
Hot?
Shit hella hot.
Yeah, it's probably a bad relay.
The wires aren't hot though.
Is the relay hot?
Feel it. It's hella hot.
Yeah, it's just hot as fuck.
Ooh, I smell wires back here. You don't smell it? Come right here. So this thing just died. I literally grabbed the fuel pump wires. They were hot back there and the car just shut off. So it's gonna have to be a rewire. Yeah, let's get that dual pump setup ordered. And then let's rewire this with better relays and shit. All right, I'm out. At least I heard it.
Yeah.
It was good, it was good. All right, just pulling up to my man's. Coming to do a little checkup, making sure, you feel me, knees working and all that. You know, he just had a long little drift day this weekend, so first time he had to put that new knee in performance mode. You're not as strong as Kimbo. You're not as strong as Kimbo, girl. You about 70 pounds too light. Here, want me to let you win? Want to win? Get the gains. Look at that. Alright, so I'm gonna give y'all a little update on the Swang Stang. So since the last time y'all seen it, y'all remember I was complaining about the clutch cable. Well, guess what? We no longer have a clutch cable. So yeah, everything's been converted over to a hydraulic setup. So no more clutch cable. Don't have to worry about that. I haven't drove it or anything, but D drove it around, so this motherfucker feels amazing now. So this is a similar setup to what he has in his supercharged revert up there, which is his like slide car. Last time I have a cable, man, this thing was melting, getting stuck. I went through 3 cables already, and you know the cable shit's just been a pain. But now that we have the hydraulic setup, whew, it's gonna feel A1. Let me see how this clutch pedal feels. Actually, pretty much common Fox body stuff is it would get hella hot. Then once the plastic cools down, the cable will kind of just be melted and stuck inside. So clutch cable will get hella stiff at one point, and then just ends up, you can't get it loose, and then it ends up breaking. But let's see. Oh, bruh. Oh my God. Dude. Yo. It's hella soft. This feels like a stock clutch. I could probably push this down with my pinky. Can we do it with the pinky? Nah, we can't do it with the pinky. Ring finger? Almost with the ring finger. Pointer finger? Almost. 2 fingers? Yeah, 2 fingers we can do it. Can't do it with the pinky, but to emphasize, it's hella soft. That feels good. You would think more Fox body niggas would be swapping this pedal out.
They don't want to spend the money.
Bruh, that feels way better. Also, I think Friday we got D's tuner coming to put an actual tune on this thing. So we're gonna go through D's people, get this thing tuned. I was gonna have my man Jason do it, but you know, we're gonna try D's guy, have him do it, see how it is, and then we'll probably throw this thing on some E. I really want to pulley this thing down. Right now it's at like a 7-pound pulley, but I really want to do the 10-12 pounds. So if I do that, I will need bigger injectors though. Right now I only have 60 pounds in there, 60-pound injectors with some injectors that I had laying around. They're 60-pound Decas. I think they actually came out of my C5 when my C5 was standard like LS157 supercharged setup. But that's what I put in here. I think 60 pounds will be fine on pump, but I think 60-pound injectors will be extremely close on E85. So I'm not even sure if we have enough injector to really do E85, but maybe since it's only at 7 pounds. But I think if we did the 12-pound pulley setup, I definitely need like some thousands or 1200 cc's, which I'm okay with doing. It's kind of like the route I want to go anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how the tune goes this weekend. All right, man, we're getting ready to shake. We'll have more information on the Swang Stang tomorrow. I told D, like, you know, let me know what the tuner says on if those injectors are going to be enough or if we need to upgrade the injectors. If it's injector upgrade, then it's definitely pulley upgrade and pull this thing down. But yeah, man, let's continue on with the day and get up out of here. All right, what's good with y'all? It is a new day and I am running late. So I'm on my way to the gym right now. I literally got a couple minutes till I got to get there and get the workout in. But yeah, man, we got some stuff to do today. We just gonna continue on. Who needs a seatbelt? We out, no seatbelt. Man, I'm rushing to get here and I don't even see my trainer's BMW here. Where you at, bro? No, I wasn't rushing here for you to be late too. Man, what's up? Where your car at, bro? I was looking for you. I was like, I know he ain't not here. Thought maybe they repoed you or something. What we doing today? My ass hurt, bro.
Back and bicep.
All right, perfect. That works for me.
Let's get it.
All right, just finishing up the workout, and now I'm about to go home, grab a little food, and then I'm about to be off the D's garage because I told you guys that we are going to be doing a little bit tuning on the Fox body today. All right, here we are pulling back up to my man D's garage. And we got the Swang Stang right there. So let's get this thing parked. And hopefully the tuner is here so we can get some bass tuning on this thing. Man, what you over here acting like you doing?
He was like sticker and clothing and shit like
You know, you
Trying
gotta be
to
working.
figure out how to work on shit.
So all you gotta do is figure it out, right?
Exactly.
That's what D be doing.
As long as Mike's here to make us look good on the tube,
Right.
we'll be alright.
Man, that's all, as long as it look good on YouTube.
That's when the editing skills come into play.
Like, hey man, that shit was running good on YouTube. I don't know what happened when it went home. That's what be biting me in the ass with shops. Make them look good. Next thing you know, a car fall apart when they get home. And they be like, oh, that full mic tripping. Like, nah, bro.
Now that was that tail light warranty right there. Man. As soon as you can't see your tail light, your shit's gold.
All right, so we got D's tuner here right now. They were talking about the setup. We're just talking about the injectors, and it looks like the 60 pounds are gonna be too small. So
on the person that put the tune on there already. It's already in haste.
tuners here said that the 60s are definitely gonna be too small for E. So I'm gonna probably end up upgrading these. I'm gonna order some 1000 cc's or 1200 cc's, and I'm also going to order the Vortec pulley along with the secondary belt drive that helps tension the pulley a little bit more. So I mean, blessing in disguise. It sucks, but we will be able to, you know, get this thing kind of running better on 91, and then when we have a dyno day scheduled, then we'll swap this thing to the Big Dads, pulley it down, and get it ready to make some sauce. But you know, should be alright for now. But I really want to get it on E. I'm like anti pump gas. I hate pump gas. It just doesn't make the power car like runs warmer. I'm not gonna say hotter, but car definitely runs a lot cooler on E85. Ah, look at that. It already sounds better. It's not. So this is D's. This is a guy who does a lot of D's tuning.
Takes care of all my Holly stuff.
Hey, if D uses them, he's good enough for us.
That was good.
We ain't gotta worry about it. This thing is beautiful though. Love these wheels. Hella clean. Bills that be coming through here, man, it's just. Oh, you got your 50, but then you got like your higher end wild clientele. What's crazy is when you see this car, you be like, damn, this thing is a bucket. Thing about this, bro, is it may look like a bucket, but out of any of my cars, this thing has probably the wildest suspension setup. Like, this car is a boy when it comes to handling. It's like all that's left is to really do the cleanup. Ooh, it's better and better, baby. You over here dialing in the TPS. Look, yeah, you never heard this thing idle this smooth. Bruh, sounds so smooth now. Before we used to rev it, the idle would hang hella high. Like, it ain't doing none of that no more. None of that no more. Look, no hanging idle, no stumbles. This shit about to be ready to party, bro. Look how smooth this sounds. Yup, cluster, everything working in there. Oh boy. Wiring time. Alright, so D's getting ready to repin it. Seems like the flex fuel sensor is pinned in the wrong pin. Currently it is on the output, and I think it needs to be on the input.
As to trigger a ground on a relay, but I don't know what the fuck the relay is for. But
Alright, so we're about to go for a little drive. Tuner and D about to take this thing down the street, verify how much fuel, or they're gonna be verifying how much boost is currently at with this pulley combo. But I did order the fuel rails. I'm about to hit up Vortec, order a smaller pulley, order the injectors today. So we are gonna be turning this thing up. So I was speaking with the tuner. He just did another setup that made like, what was it, 490 at 10 pounds, similar to this. So we're gonna send this thing at 12 pounds. Just checked. He was like, he does a lot of Fox bodies, and he's like, the blocks usually crack at about 600 to 650. So I'm gonna try to make this thing, man, as much as we can at 12 pounds. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see how much power this thing makes, you know, on a later date. But we are gonna be turning this thing all the way up. So this car might be faster than the turbo coupe, until I have him retune the turbo coupe also. Yeah, we don't ride with D no more. We fall out of cars with D. Oh, that seatbelt don't work, bro. Man, this thing sounds good. Yeah. Looks like a bucket. Ooh, look at that hydraulic clutch set up now. Oh, now I gotta run, motherfucker. And I just went to the gym, my ass hurt. The camera gonna pick that up, but that shit started digging when we got on it though. That is so sick to see this thing running finally. Dude, that thing looks so sick driving down the road. Alright, what's good, y'all? As y'all can tell, we are back home. So, let me just say before I end this video, man, big shout out to D, bruh. This man is insane. I've been preaching this since I first went there, and I had already knew prior to even going there that D was literally the Fox Body Gold. And, you know, I'm just in such a relief state of this car, seeing as how the tune and everything went smooth. It's just, man, the car is in probably the best condition that it possibly could have been since the entirety of me getting this car, man. If we would have went the other route, how I was going way back when, I don't think the car would have been up to par to where it's at, man. You know, D's familiar with the staged angle kit, so having D in the corner working on this build allowed us to correct the mistakes that was on the angle kit previously. You know, he's a wizard with wiring. He doesn't just do Fox Body stuff, man. Y'all seen the old schools and LS stuff. His car has an LS in it. So, you know, dude does a lot of stuff, but OG originally, he started out, you know, messing with Foxes. That's how he got pretty much well known, and then he just, you know, did other things. But, man, this car is in such a good state, man. You know, couldn't be happier with the relationship I've built with D up until this point. Work speaks for itself, dude. Y'all see how this car started, the things that happened with this car and the current condition of this car. Granted, the body don't look that good, but bruh, that thing has probably, out of all of my cars, the craziest suspension setup. Like, it feels insane, and knowing that it's done and dialed in right. The dude that makes the angle kit, D actually had him come to his shop and do the alignment, so the alignment, everything's on point. Like, it's just, and man, I couldn't be happier with it. So, seeing as how, you know, D ended up correcting a lot of things that was done to the Swang Stang. You guys seen even today up until this point, still kind of, you know, doing wiring. So next stage will be possibly going through the whole wiring setup on there and having D just, you know, run through the wire, cleaning it up. And then after that, I do want to bring him my turbo coupe. There is a few things that I want him to do on here. Just go over it, do a visual inspection, and then kind of figure out what's going to be the game plan and what needs to be fixed on this thing. But I definitely want to have his tuner retune this thing. Man, like, the Swang Stang, dude, that thing runs so good. It sounds smoother. You know, I ain't gonna say too much, but you know, the tune did need to be fixed up a cool amount. But you know, pretty sure it's gonna be the same thing on here. I think this thing has a lot. I know for sure it has a lot left on the table as far as the power that we can pull out this motherfucker. So I'm gonna have D do a visual inspection, hopefully sometime next week. After that, we'll get to, you know, clean it up, redoing a few things on here, and then I want to have his tuner run in, pretty much do a before and after. We'll baseline, see what this thing makes currently as it sits, and then probably keep it at the exact same boost, just clean up the map and throw some more timing at it, and you know, see what this thing does. But I think this car, there's no reason why this thing shouldn't make probably roughly about 500, because I think now with the new setup that we're doing the Swang Stang, I think the Swang Stang's going to crack 500. So this will be at about 11-12 pounds, and the Swang Stang will also be at 11 to 12 pounds. So it's literally going to be a direct side-by-side comparison with both cars running Holley engine management. Both cars will be tuned by the same person. Pretty much identical setups, except for this has the trick flow heads with the trick flow stage 1 cam. I'm not sure what's in the Swang Stang as far as the cam goes, but I did end up doing the Edelbrock RPM performance heads. Both motor setups have the trick flow upper and intake manifold. This has the street version of it, whereas the Swang Stang has the race version of it. So interested in seeing what the difference is between the two. I don't think it's going to be a drastic horsepower difference, but they roughly should be close to each other. I think this is going to make more torque. It's turbo, so it should realistically make slightly more horsepower and torque, but you never know. We'll see how the centrifugal setup works. Maybe we'll be surprised. I don't know, but I doubt the centrifugal setup will make as much torque as the turbo setup, just because this turbo that is on here is a little on the smaller side, so it's kind of going to be a fast spooling turbo, which usually translates into good torque numbers. It'll probably make more torque than horsepower, because I think this turbo is a little on the small side for it being a V8. But with that being said, the centrifugals, they don't make those big torque numbers. Usually centrifugals make peak horsepower at peak RPM, and in that instance you usually have a crossover between the torque and horsepower curves. And since you're using a centrifugal, which is more of a linear power band to make that power, you never really see centrifugals making more torque than horsepower. That's just by the design and how the power comes on with a centrifugal. But yeah, before we end this, let me just show the people that may be new or viewing for the first time. This is the setup that is on the turbo notch. So you can see right there, it's about a GT, I think it's like a 3586 or 3886. I can't remember. I bought this turbo how long ago? I'd have to look and see what specs I had bought. But yeah, this is a 306. The Swang Stang is still 302, so it hasn't been bored over at all. As far as we know, I don't think it's been bored over. When we had the heads off, it looked like it was, you know, a stock 302, but this is a 306. See, some of the things I want to have D clean up is, you know, this thing has like a bunch of just split offs, like all going to the grounds. Same thing going for the power. So kind of want to get all that stuff cleaned up. That way it's not so many break offs and splits going everywhere. I just want to say thank y'all for watching. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know, much love. I will be giving y'all an update on some changes that are going to be coming. So I think the changes that are going to be arriving, I think you guys are going to like those and appreciate those, but we'll talk about that in another video. But until next time, man, love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We out.